Yo, this is P Diggs.
This is Nicky Research.
And you're on the farm, and we are
Shapeshifter.
in your area. What's a guan? It's going bloody good. Been a long time since we've been in Sydney.
Been a long time. When's the last time?
Park Life,
Park
I
Life,
believe.
actually, yeah.
Last Park Life. Yeah, we did.
And then before that was the big day out. So we actually haven't done our own show for a wee while. So
Yeah, we've been working on a new album, and we've got a couple of, I think, about 3 or 4 new tracks. So we'll see how we go.
Is that,
is
that when's the new album going to come out?
well, that's actually a really tricky one. You know, it's always hard to put an actual date on it, but we're aiming for the first couple of months in the next year, because it's like we want to take a bit of time on it and just get it right, kind of roll out the creases, get rid of all the cringe material, so no fillers, just badness.
No, we haven't got a name.
It's usually the hardest thing for albums, and we just let it come, really. Usually on the last couple of months, we'll go ba-doing. Well, that's how our last title for our last album came, pretty much. We thought of a gazillion other crazy names.
Yeah.
And we went Solstice.
Solstice.
Yeah, because it was a big journey.
To you guys?
Solstice is like spelled S-O-U-L, solstice. It's kind of an elaboration on solstice, like winter solstice, summer solstice, like the ups and downs of the highs and lows, and almost like the highs and lows within, ourselves or whoever's listening. And yeah, that's sort of where it came from.
Well, it's got to be a decent representative, or for a title for something that you're representing. You're putting out your art and your craft and your heart and soul, and that we treat it with that kind of respect, because if you're going to put something out, have a decent title or something that actually represents what we went through.
Represents it. Like the first album we did was Real Time, and that was just kind of us wanting to. That was ages ago, but it was us wanting to. Say that we were drum and bass, but we were playing it real time. Sort of. It was a real time sort of thing. And rhythm-wise, we were just kind of getting into all these crazy new, rhythms and different styles of music that we were incorporating in our music. We've been spending a lot of time in Holland. It's probably one of our favourite countries to tour.
Definitely our favourite places.
Apart from Australia and New Zealand.
Yeah, apart from New Zealand and Oz, because they're like our bread and butter makers, really. It allows us to go overseas doing gigs here and back home, so But yeah, Amsterdam, it's been a good place for us, so we dedicated one of our new tracks, probably our opening track tonight. It's Dutch Solo.
Yeah, we always experiment with everything, anything, sort of like if it sounds good and we like it.
You always credit yourself as being, you're always going to do that?
Oh, that's a hard one.
That's a hard one, because we're a live band, eh? We actually play music that we like, like from reggae, soul, funk, hip hop, but we just put it with our kind of take on drum and bass. It usually ends up with a bit of drum and bass feels, but not necessarily, because we love our reggae, love our tab, love our soul. So we actually love having moments in between our big rinsing drum and bass sets. We actually like breaking it right down and just experimenting with a couple of other rhythms.
Yeah, we're fans of all genres, including like produced D&B. We love it, of course. Yeah, I've been listening to some real strange stuff at home. Just like I've been getting right into really strange music.
Collecting the stuff that they collected when we were in Amsterdam and Rotterdam and Europe and that.
And you discover so much, it's names you've never heard of before, and it'll be the most amazing piece of music. $1 record, things like that.
Yeah, so cool.
And I've got Benga, DJ Benga, the young fella from England at the moment. His album Diary of an Afro Warrior. I've been pumping that non-stop this tour actually, and I've been really feeling it. Check it out sometime, people. It's quite cool. It's actually really with Shapeshifter, it's allowed us to pretty much flex whatever musical muscle we want to, and it's actually I'm stoked that we've got Tiki's band as well, because it's like stuff that we probably couldn't really do with Shapeshifter under that title, but because we've got our bros band, it's actually a great arena to just flex.
And did you come in later into the band, or have you always been there?
No, I did come in a little bit later. I had my first jam with them in 2000, and it was just a spontaneity jam. Got invited to do it, and then later on in 2003, on my way back from Europe, I stopped into Melbourne City, and we recorded "Been Missing." And I was lucky enough that right at that time the boys were preparing for a tour. So when we went on tour again, pretty much sung my ass off. Sung hard, and then
Yeah, it was. I mean, like you said, he's jammed with us in 2000, so it was pretty much from the start. But then he went away.
Did you meet him like randomly, or did?
No, a friend of ours, Downtown Brown from the Sunshine Sound System. PDX was Downtown Brown's MC, and Downtown was just like, oh, you've got to let this dude sing for you. He's a freak, you know. And sure enough, he was. He was a freak. Yeah.
And sure enough, when I went there, I was just like, what the hell? Who the hell is doing heavy shit like this? But also funky shit and soulful shit, but like moments of wicked heaviness. But you know, still quite, not like the super dark when you can't actually get down and the ladies run away. Yeah, that's a good thing. Live and direct right here on the farm. Oi.